So, today I'm here with the beautiful Priscilla, animal care volunteer, and I thought we'd have a bit of a chat about like how volunteers are going to fit in with the Hen Haven.
Yeah.
And a bit about your current volunteering. So, how was it that you got started with volunteering for Hen Rescue?
So as part of my course at TAFE, doing Cert 2 in animal studies, I have to volunteer or work at a place that obviously cares for animals to gain experience. So I thought, what better way to get experience than to come here?
Yay! Levi and Patsy, by the way, are just under where the camera is. Let's see. Where are the gorgeouses? There they are. I'd say Levi is probably your biggest fan, isn't he, Priscilla? He follows you around the garden.
Yes, everywhere I go, he's always right there behind me.
Yes, he's very good. Camera might be a bit wonky now, but I think our 15 viewers will cope. So another reason like you chose a vegan charity is because you are vegan and an activist.
Yeah.
So that's another question, I suppose. How did you get into activism?
So after a couple months of being vegan, I saw in Facebook groups that there was a Dominion March coming up, and I wanted to go out, and that really motivated me because there was a big queue, and there was going to be lots of people there, lots of new people as well. So I wanted to go out, hold a screen, and speak to people. And even though I'm really shy,
that's so brave, going and speaking, like outreaching people, vegan outreach. It's something that's really tough.
Yeah,
I don't like it. For me, I mean, I've done it myself, and I think it is really important. But it's just, it's one of those things that can be really scary, isn't it?
Yeah.
But you did it, and continue to do activism. We now got Dylan smooching you, or coming up behind you. So I'm just going to get you to talk a little bit about some of the animals here. But first, let me straighten this silly thing, because we're all wonky in the shot. And if we upset these 15 viewers,
they're gonna stop.
They're gonna stop, and we'll be down to just the two of us. Oh my gosh! Okay, so you ended up here at Hen Rescue.
Yes.
Now let me say a couple. So Priscilla's got a wonderful way with the animals, and that's why she ends up with. Even when Levi was in attack mode with me, nipping at my ankles, he still was, following Priscilla around. Not to say he didn't give you a few pieces of his mind. But he's improved a lot, hasn't he?
He has.
What differences have you seen in him since the beginning?
So in the beginning, when I would come out, he would follow me, and he would nip at my jacket and stuff when we sat down. But now he follows me, and he's really content. He's wagging his little tail, watching me as I do everything, doing quality control, making sure it's all good and clean.
He's very good at that, isn't he?
Yes, and he'll tell me otherwise.
Yeah, and he now interacts with us, but he doesn't do so in an aggressive way, I think.
Yeah.
Like right now, he's just over here. You can't see him, but he's with Patsy in the leaves. And they're loving each other right now.
They are.
It's been such a massive adjustment. And then just below the camera, we've got the beautiful Kaiho. Now, were you here when she first came?
I think I was here a week after. I met her a week
Very
after.
soon after. I'll just show you. I know she's not going to like it, but let's just show the lovely viewers, or two. Hey? Actually, out of all the hens, she's one who doesn't mind so much, like sitting on my lap. She does like to pick at my hair. No, not today. She says, what are you talking about? I don't do that. I have very good tastes for food. And I've got, of course, you can guess who I've got preening my leg, Kim, every time. Kim, and I'm surprised Jen isn't here too. So you've gained a lot of experience, of course, caring for chickens. So what kind of things, what kind of things are you doing here?
So I clean out the coops. Mostly they need to be done quite regularly to keep them maintained, and obviously we want the best environment for these girls to be in, to keep them healthy. We check them for lice, and we'll give them a worming tablet. How often is it?
Well, every 3 months. But we tend to do them, don't we, if they come and they're new. We'll do that.
Yeah, we'll check everyone over to ensure we don't have a breakout.
Yes.
We do want to control them.
This is, in case you wonder who we're looking at, is little Kim preening, doing her preening. Very important because I am not clean enough for her. And just now we did a little bath for the quails.
Yes.
So that was, what did we do there? Tell the viewer.
So I helped Catherine by holding the little quails. So we have Fiona and Pepper at the moment, and because they're inside, their feet have been getting a bit dirty, so we're just assisting them by giving them a little bath in the sink. And obviously we use some cruelty-free products, so we use the Lush.
It's spa treatment, isn't it? Pedicure. They did well though, didn't they?
Yeah.
And you were good at holding them, and they're so tiny that you do have to be very careful. Like in the same way I'm patting dry their feet and things like that. But honestly, the days when Priscilla is here, things are so much easier for me. I do enjoy it. We like to have a good chat as well.
Yes.
And put the worlds to rights. But so what do you think so as far as the Hen Haven, I think as a volunteer you'd be in a good position to see how it could improve things for the animals here, but also for future animals. So what do you kind of envision being at the Hen Haven?
So we would have more animals to care for, and so hopefully we can bring on more volunteers and get more experience with people working with chickens and other birds and other animals as such.
It's one of the things that's going to be really lovely, even though Priscilla, you might have further to travel, you might not be able to come as often for that reason, but when you do, one of the things I really want to be able to happen is after a liberation, for you and for me, because it's something I don't get to do now, to sit in the enclosure and have the girls around us and let them come out of the carriers and take those big steps as if they're walking on the moon, and then just like be looking around and their first moments not worrying about the noise and just sit there, and then if they want to come up and perch on us or peck at us like Kimmy is doing, then they can, or they can stay away from us. And I think for volunteers that's going to be amazing, because you interact beautifully with the animals here, but to have that experience as well. And it could even be for volunteers, if they wanted, depending on how involved they are. People may be involved in rescue, rehabilitation and rehoming. Like it can be different stages. Something else that I know you've noticed, and it's unfortunate, is that it's really not suitable now for new people. Is it? So, and I would love for Priscilla or for anyone to be able to come for the day and help, or just hang out with the animals. But the way we're set up has so many animals in the house as well that it's very hard to keep up with. So that's something I would see the difference. It's like we'd just be better set up for people and animals, most importantly. So I think it would be amazing, even if it's further away, that you have to be involved. You're not getting out of visiting. And
I think you probably will come.
Come on. Woo! But we've become good friends as well, which is lovely. And I think we have a lot in common in the way that the animal abuse affects us, and how we are both very kind of introverted as much as we love having a chat to each other. So I think that it's been really nice to connect, and that's one of the things at the Hen Haven. I hope that it will give a chance for different, not just quiet people like us who like to hide away, but extroverts too. I suppose they'll be allowed, like the odd one.
Me.
And for people to take time with the animals. So Kim's moved to the front here. You might not see her. She's just gonna have a look at Priscilla next. So apart from our beautiful Hen Haven and saving the world, what do you see for yourself as far as the animals in like the next, 5 years, as far as your activism and your career?
So activism wise, I'm never going to stop not fighting for them. Obviously, probably going into doing different kinds of activism, exploring different things. Soon I'm going to be painting some jackets.
Oh yeah, for the fundraiser.
Yes, so I've never painted chickens before.
Oh, it's going to be fun.
Yes, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, that's just in case. So we're doing, as well as our chuffed fundraiser, that's actually ending in 10 days. But we're going to be continuing doing fundraising until the end of this year. And people are doing their own awesome things. And that's what Priscilla's going to be doing, is painting. They're denim jackets, aren't they? And then using fabric paint. And it's on the back.
Yeah, it'll be on the
back. It's going to be so amazing. And they're going to be for auction. So keep your eye on the Facebook page for that one.
Yeah. And as far as career goes, I want to be in the animal care industry, obviously. And so I'm starting to be a vet nurse now, and I'll do further study as well. Not sure which field yet, but once I'm in clinic and learning more things, then I guess I'll follow where my heart goes.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have, like, there'll be a vegan vet nurse and also who has knowledge of chickens.
Yes.
But that's such a rare thing. I mean, you're going to be very useful to us. That's for sure. Look, I'm getting some more preening here. Hello, that's Gretel. I was a bit worried about Gretel during last week because you see how she's going through a bit of a molt. I don't know if you can see. And she was just standing there looking very quiet and kind of, you know how we've gone through this with me, with Courtney and that, where they're looking a bit hunched up. She doesn't have a dirty bottom, but sometimes they do. And Priscilla's helped me many times to give someone a wash, clean up their bottom, and then we see if that it was just a one-off because they got dirty, or whether that happens again. And unfortunately for Courtney, it was very sad because it was a sign of a nasty cancer going on inside. But for Gretel, it seems to be the molt. So, I mean, Gretel's someone, like, you have seen, she's arrived whilst you were here, and she has kind of blossomed, hasn't she?
She has. She's made a massive improvement. Not only in the way that she looks physically in her health, but also personality wise has really come out. And I'm just so happy for her and to see her every time that I come.
Aww. Yeah, I think, well, they're always so happy to see you too. So I think that we're just happy to have you as part of the team. I'm getting all kinds of attention here. I've got, and of course I have to show our precious viewer. We've got Jen, of course we do. We've got Frida at the front. And who's at the back? Is it Kim? Let's see. Yes, of course it's Kim. Oh no,
Cheeky little Kim.
Oh, hello. Oh, and now we've got, yes, Priscilla, I was thinking you do need a bit of a clean up.
Yeah, I have to clean it up.
Like, I didn't want to say, but the hens were like, yep, we'll clean her up. That's what, they don't worry about that. And just show off your lovely badges, because we've got the enamel. We've got until every cage is empty. I'll put a little picture up on and we've got our aerial one because Priscilla sponsored them, which is so lovely. So that's our gorgeous Priscilla. Thank you so much for doing the video with me. And guys, I will see you tomorrow. Thank you so much. Bye.